If you like cute Pokemon cards and hate innovation, then Temporal Forces is for you. Temporal Forces is another installment into the slice of life style of Pokemon cards, but it has a flavor of the Pokemon doing something. There are many cards though that are more like the earlier Scarlet and Violet sets where the Pokemon are kind of just chilling and being cute, like the Litten, the Cutiefly, and the Reuniclus, but a lot of the other cards feature Pokemon that are seeking to accomplish something, like the Metagross, the Mudsdale, or again, Pokemon that are going somewhere or appear to be on some kind of journey, like the Grotle, and the ever-questionable Ghastly. Then we also get some Pokemon that are just on the job, like the Excadrill and the Charjabug. And to be honest, I don't have much else to say about this set. It largely feels thematically similar to earlier Scarlet and Violet sets like Paldea Evolved and Scarlet and Violet Base, but it doesn't really have its own flair like they do. I think we can get into arguments about color palette differences like more earth tones and some pops of color, but with this set, it just starts to feel like I'm getting into semantics. What I will say though, the SIRs are really cool. The otherworldly design of the ancient and future Pokemon is always really nice and dope whenever they go for it, and they really went for it in this one. I'm just going through my personal faves right now. Started with the Raging Bolt and the Iron Leaves. The Gouging Fire is so cool to me, and the Iron Crown is just spectacular. They are really dope cards, and I want to give the set points for them, but I really don't like judging a set mostly by the SIRs. It just feels disingenuous to me, because these cards are not a part of the average ripping experience. I'm not gonna go out of my way to rip a set when the coolest cards that I might find are the SIRs, and I don't care too much about the others. Now, there are some other cards that I really like in this set that I didn't mention, like the Drampa and the Shiftry, but to be honest, most of the cards just feel like another set does it better. One card that I do really like, and I think it adds a lot to this set, is the Bronzor. I just really love its calm consideration of itself in the mirror, and I love how this card in and of itself is telling a story. The more you look at different aspects of the card, the more questions you have about what's going on here. The card itself evokes curiosity and introspection, and seeing how, at least to me, in my eyes, this set is a spiritual successor to Paradox Rift, I feel like thematically, that and cards like this would have been a nicer vibe to go for. So all that being said, I don't think this is a bad set. I really don't. I just don't think that it's a great one. There are a number of cards that I do think are worth picking up, but I would do just that, pick them up. So again, all that being said, my overall rating for this set is gonna be 2.5 out of 10. I think it would have been saved if it just had a Gorbis card.